Hi students, this is Sivaprasad. Now I am explaining about quantum numbers. Quantum numbers are addressing the electron where it has located. For quantum numbers are required for the complete explanation of an electron in an atom. To explain the quantum numbers, actually 4 types of quantum numbers are there. Look at first one, principal quantum number. Second one, azimuthal quantum number. Third one, magnetic quantum number. And fourth one, spin quantum number. So, quantum numbers are required for the complete explanation of an electron in an atom. Look at here. 4 types of quantum numbers are there. First one is principal quantum number, second one is azimuthal quantum number, third one is magnetic quantum number, and the fourth one is spin quantum number. Let us discuss each and every one. Look at the first one, principal quantum number. Principal quantum number was discovered by Niels Bohr. It is indicated with the letter small n. N values are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, or K, L, M, N and so on. The major importance of this quantum number, it indicates size and energy. It indicates the size of the orbit and energy of an electron. Suppose number of orbits are increasing, it means if n values are increasing, automatically size and energy also increases. Size and energy also increases. Actually, principal quantum number means just we have already discussed about previously Bohr's theory. So completely what Bohr explained in the theory, here also all the points are same only. So here also same Bohr's points. We know that according to Bohr's theory, number of orbits, these are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, or K, L, M, N and so on. Just previously we have discussed the points. And the maximum number of electrons in an orbit. The maximum number of electrons in an orbit is equal to 2n square. So to find the maximum number of electrons in an orbit, just we are taking a formula 2n square, where n is integer here, 1, 2, 3, 4 orbit numbers. For example, number of electrons present in first orbit. First orbit, so 2 into 1 square is 2. So that is 1s2. Number of electrons in second orbit, 2 into 2 square. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. It is 2s2, 2p6. The maximum number of electrons that can be present in third orbit, 2 into 3 square. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18 electrons. It is 3s2, 3p6 and 3d10. In third orbit having 3s orbital, 3p orbital and 3d orbital. So total it is having 18 electrons and so on. So by using 2n square formula we can calculate maximum number of electrons in any orbit. Look at next point. The total number of orbitals in an orbit. Total number of orbitals in an orbit is n square. For example, first orbit contains only one orbital, that is 1s. Second orbit contains 2s2, 2px, 2py, 2pz. 2 2s are 4. So second orbit contains 4 orbitals. Third orbit contains 3s, 3px, 3py, 3pz, and 3d, dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square, y square, and dz square. So totally 9 orbitals are there in third energy level. Second energy level 4 orbitals. First energy level only 1s orbital. So by using n square formula, we may calculate the total number of orbitals in an orbit. The angular momentum of an electron in an orbit is mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. The angular momentum of an electron in an orbit mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. So already these formulas we have discussed in the previous sessions. Look at the next quantum number, azimuthal quantum number. It is indicated with the letter L. Okay. Azimuthal quantum number was discovered by Sommerfeld. Here the azimuthal quantum number L values are 0, 1, 2 and so on to up to n minus 1. So azimuthal quantum number values are depending on principal quantum number values. For example, if n equal to 1, L equal to 0, then it is called s orbital, that is 1s orbital. If n equal to 2, L equal to here 0 to n minus 1. That's why L equal to 0 also possible. Now n equal to 2, L equal to 0, this is called 2s orbital. N equal to 2, L equal to 1, then this is called 2p orbital. This is 2p orbital. If n equal to 3, L equal to 0 possible, L equal to 1 possible, and L equal to 2 also possible. See here, n minus 3, 3 minus 1, 2. 2 means within the values also possible. That's why n equal to 3, L equal to 0, this is called 3s orbital. N equal to 3, L equal to 1, this is 3p orbital. N equal to 3, L equal to 2, that is 3d orbital. So in case of any s orbital L value 0, any p orbital L value 1, any d orbital L value 2, and any f orbital L value is 3. So these are the L values of s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and f orbital. L value, azimuthal quantum number value for s orbital is 0. Azimuthal quantum number value for p orbital 1, d orbital 2, and f orbital 3. The energies are in the order of s less than, p less than, d less than f. Compare with f orbital is more energy than d. So d is more than p orbital, p is more than s orbital. So finally, from s orbital to f orbital, energies are increasing order. Number, it indicates shape of the orbital. So according to shape of the orbital, s orbital shape is spherical, p orbital shape is dumbbell, d orbital shape is double dumbbell, and f orbital shape is 4-4 dumbbell. So it indicates shape of the orbital and angular momentum of electron. The angular momentum of electron in an orbital is equal to h by 2 pi into square root of L into L plus 1. So the angular momentum of electron in an orbital is equal to h by 2 pi into L into L plus 1. So this formula also written as h cap or h bar into L into L plus 1, where here L is azimuthal quantum number. We know L values for s orbital 0, p orbital 1, d orbital 2, f orbital 3. Look at next, third quantum number, magnetic quantum number. Magnetic quantum number was discovered by Landé. It was discovered by Landé. it is indicated with the letter small m. Here m values are, so these magnetic quantum number m values are depending on azimuthal quantum number L values. So m values are depending on L values. So m equal to minus L2 plus L including 0. So m values are depending upon L values. It means m equal to minus L2 plus L including 0. If L equal to 0, m also 0. So L value will be 0, m value also will be 0 because minus 0, 0 and plus 0. That's why that is also 0. So this is a, if L is equal to 0, m also 0, that is called S orbital. If L equal to 1, m has 3 values, minus 1, 0 and plus 1. Here all the 3 values are indicating this is the S orbital. These are indicating Px, Py and Pz orbitals. So these 3 are degenerate orbitals. So degenerate orbitals means maybe here Px value you can take plus 1, Py value will take minus 1 and Pz value will take 0 also. That's why these 3 orbitals are degenerate orbitals. So these values are not fixed. These are variable with the respect to orbitals. Suppose if L equal to 2, m has 5 values, minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. So parallelly 5 d orbitals are there, dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square and y square and dz square. Here also all the 5 degenerate orbitals. That's why these values are not fixed for the orbital. These values also in exchanging with the help of degenerate d orbitals. For calculating total magnetic number values, 2l plus 1. For calculating m values, we have to take the formula 2l plus 1. For example, if l equal to 0, then m equal to 2 into 0 plus 1. 2 into 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 means here m has one value, that is called m is equal to 0. If L equal to 1, now substitute how many m values will be coming. Therefore m is equal to 2 into 1 plus 1, it is equal to 3. 3 values means they are minus 1, 0 and plus 1. So these 3 values are parallelly obtained. The maximum number of electrons in a subshell. The maximum number of electrons in a subshell is equal to 2 into 2l plus 1. For calculating 2 into 2l plus 1, by using this formula, we may calculate how many number of electrons are existing in S subshell, P subshell, D subshell and F subshell. For example, in S subshell, how many electrons? For S orbital, L value is 0. We know that according to azimuthal quantum number, for S orbital, L value is 0. That's why 2 into 2l plus 1 means 2 into 0 plus 1. So 2 into 0, 0. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 into 2. So this is 2 in S orbital, that is 1 is 2. For P subshell, 2 into 1 plus 1. So instead of this formula, I am substituting P orbital L value is 1. That's why 2 into 1 plus 1. It is 6. 6 means P orbital is having 6 electrons. That's why we will take in P level maximum 6 electrons. Suppose for D orbital, 2 into 2 plus 1, which is equal to 10. That is 3d10. So in D orbital having 10 electrons. By using this formula, we will calculate number of electrons in S subshell, number of electrons in P subshell and number of electrons in D subshell. So based on this formula, we can calculate how many number of electrons in a subshell. Actually, the major indication of this quantum number, it indicates orientation of the orbital. orientation of the orbital. Look at next. Fourth one is spin quantum number. Spin quantum number was discovered by Uhlenbeck and Gaudsmith. So here two types of spins are there. That's why here also two scientists are there, Uhlenbeck and Gaudsmith. It is indicated with the letter. It is indicated with the letter small s. S values are plus half and minus half. If electron is revolving in clockwise spin, its spin value is plus half. If electron is revolving in anti-clock direction, its spin is minus half. That's why here two spins are there. Clockwise spin value is plus half, and if electron is revolving in anti-clock direction, its spin is minus half. The spin angular momentum of electron. The spin angular momentum of an electron is equal to h by 2 pi into square root of s into s plus 1. H by 2 pi into square root of s into s plus 1. Here s we know already. For s orbital quantum number L value is 0 for this. By using this formula, we can calculate spin angular momentum of the electron. By using all the four quantum numbers, we can write the values of the different orbitals. Look at a question based on quantum numbers. First one is write the four quantum number values for last electron of sodium. Look at now. Sodium atomic number is 11. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Look at, in its 1s level, one electron upward direction, one electron downward direction. It has 2 electrons. In 2s level also, 2 electrons are there. One electron upward direction and second electron is downward direction. And in 2p level, it has 6 electrons. These 6 electrons are filled in these boxes. Upward direction 3 electrons and downward direction 3 electrons, like this. And now we need the question. Values for last electron of sodium. Sodium has only one electron in its last shell. Last electron means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. This is the last electron. That's why we have to write four quantum number values for this 3s1 orbital electron. This 3s1 subshell electron. Look at now. For this 3s1, n value. How much n value here? 3 is there. That's why n value is 3. Principal quantum number n value 3. Azimuthal quantum number L value. L value for any orbital, any s orbital, L value is 0. If L value is 0, M also 0. Magnetic quantum number. But spin quantum number. Here only single electron, unpaired electron is there. The unpaired electron direction should be upward direction. That's why its spin is plus half. So these are the four quantum number values of the last electron of sodium atom. Look at the next IIT question. An impossible set of four quantum numbers of an electron is. Actually, out of four options, one of the option will be given wrong. That's why we have to identify the wrong statement. Actually, principal quantum number n value 4, L value 2 and m value, magnetic quantum number m value minus 2 and spin is plus half. This set is correct. Why it is correct? Because n value will be 4. Definitely L value should be 0, 1, 2, 3 only. If L value 2, M has 5 values, minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. And spin quantum number value will be either plus half or minus half. So this is the correct set. And second one, n equal to 4, L equal to 0. If L value is 0, M also 0. So this is also correct statement. Because spin quantum number may be plus half or minus half. And in third option, n equal to 3. If n value is 3, L value may be 0 possible, 1 possible and 2 also possible. So L also 2 is correct answer. But if L value is 2, M has not minus 3, because if L value is 2, M values are minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2 only, not minus 3. That's why this is the wrong set. And option 4, n equal to 5, L equal to 3 and M is equal to 0, S is equal to minus half. This is also possible. So option 3 is the impossible set in the given question.